Lesson 9.2, Part B. Now here we have a complex fraction. Very similar to what we had in previous lessons, except now the difference is, instead of having one fraction over another fraction, we have two fractions in the numerator. Or in the bottom, again, two fractions. So it's very complex. Before we can approach this like we did in the past, we have to make sure that we have one fraction on the top and one fraction on the bottom. So we have to focus on each piece separately for a moment. If we look at just this piece, we say to ourselves, what's the common denominator? And that would be AB. So how do we get that to have a denominator of AB? We have A, so that's going to have to be multiplied by B. This one needs an A, so times A. We'll end up with B times 1 is B plus A times 1 is A. That is now one fraction in the numerator. The next one, we have 1 over 1. So we're going to focus on this piece now. Here we need a common denominator of B. How do we make it a B? Well, the first one's good. The second one needs to be multiplied top and bottom times B. That will give us 1 minus 1 times B, which is B. Now, this is important to us because before we were kind of stuck. Now we can use our approach like we've used in the past, which is to take and change the fraction or the division problem from B plus A over AB divided by this fraction and change it to multiplication instead. But when we change it from division to multiplication, we have to reciprocate that division, that second part of the fraction. Okay, so now we can multiply. We have B and B that can cancel, and that's it. We can't take away the A's because this is implied parentheses. Okay? So now when we multiply across, we will get B plus A over A times 1 minus B. And that is good. Or sometimes you'll notice that they will distribute that denominator back through and get A minus AB. So they just took it and redistributed it. Both are considered acceptable. This ends lesson 9.2.